If you are the first person in your family line to walk this artist path, to be an entrepreneur, to have the sole goal of receiving, earning millions of dollars from your gifts, most likely you're holding an unconscious block that is limiting you from actualizing that, because you're breaking the chains, the familiarity, the perceived perception of what's possible in your lineage. You're carrying all of that, all of those limitations, all of that inner resistance, all of that perceived and very real struggle in your DNA, in your subconscious mind, in your nervous system, in your mind. And it's sabotaging you, right? What does Brad Yates say? Self-sabotage is like misguided self-love. And ultimately, it's the part of us that doesn't fully feel safe to receive yet. We feel it. It's about to come in. It's about to land. It's about to be right here. Maybe you felt this so many times and something in it says, nope, not quite ready for that. Nope, can't hold that. Nope, not right now. And that's just spiritually, Kabbalistically, that's our vessel saying, too much energy, I can't hold it yet, let's wait. But actually, going through that intensity and comfortability, struggle, pain is what builds the spiritual vessel. Ironically, you would not believe the amount of artists, creatives, visionaries, baddies, entrepreneurs that come to me saying, I am the first to do this in my family line. I'm scared beyond anything. I'm so freaking scared and I don't know how to do this. And gosh, I've been in this process as well. I am in it because I'm the first one in my line to not sabotage their success on their artist path. And that's been a huge part of my process and my journey, because there's multiple layers to this, right? And I'll get into this in another video at another time when I can go more into my own personal story that really only came to light a few years ago, again, when I initiated myself in emotional freedom techniques, when I trained as a Dream Awake facilitator for 1.5 years. I worked with my specific teacher, who's the leading edge teacher of this modality on the planet. She's on Mind Valley, Gaia TV, Commune, everywhere. This method is in demand. And so many things come to light when we clear the stagnation, the static, the fears, the limitations, the beliefs, the doubts, the perceptions of I can't, this isn't possible for me. And as we begin to reset the nervous system, as we rewire our limbic brain for more emotional resiliency, as we come home and co-create new neural pathways that actually support where we're going, more and more clarity arrives. So many people think, once I get the clarity, I'm going to take the action. It's the other way around. Once I tap, I'll get the clarity. Once I do the breathing, I'll get the clarity. Once I go for a walk, I'll get the clarity. So many people are waiting to be ready to do something, but readiness isn't a state, it's a decision. You will never be ready. So basically, you are allowed to make more money than your parents. You're allowed to outshine your siblings. You're allowed to be more successful than your friends and those who you hold most dear. And it's most likely that they're unconsciously unaware, sharing actively or passively evil eye. It's highly possible that this is potentially happening. And I don't think it's through malice. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I don't think it's through wanting to tear you down. Maybe it is. Sometimes it's very active, but it's even judging you doing something that no one in your line has ever done before. Or maybe you have an idea to start a podcast and you're being met with sentiments from people in your family. Oh, that won't work. Oh, no one's going to listen. Oh, no one's going to give a shit about it. Why would you do that? Or maybe you're like, damn, I'm going to move to LA. I'm going to pursue my dream of acting since the dawn of time, and I'm going to show up for it. And all you're met with is that won't work. You'll have to have 5 million side jobs. Only the lucky few make it. These are inherited, distorted belief systems that it's like literal muck and goo. You know the garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean? Well, there's such a thing like that for limiting beliefs and perceptions in this world. And even in the universal subconscious mind, right? We're all holding so much gunk that isn't even ours, from our ancestors, from past challenges, from family limiting belief systems. And they are so dense, you probably don't see them as a belief system. You probably just accept them as truth. And for your safety and survival, which is all your mind and nervous system really care about, is keeping you safe, not caring if you're happy or successful or abundant or living your best life. It doesn't care about that. It cares about you staying in what's familiar. That's why change is so uncomfortable. But to actually create what you want, you have to move through that discomfort. That's what actually expands the vessel. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people who come to me saying this exact thing. And some are brave enough, some are bold enough, some are courageous enough to say, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I value myself more than this. I'm worthy more than this. I deserve more than this. And I'm willing to move through it. And obviously, I want to honor everyone at every part of the journey. Sometimes you're just not ready. Sometimes you're just not ready, and that's okay. That's why I have so many taps on this channel to support you at every stage of your process. And when you feel called to, aligned, it feels yummy and exciting and maybe a little bit scary, but that expansive kind of scary in your mind, body, and nervous system, you're like, let's freaking go. I'm ready to collapse time and quantum leap. That's why I have these one-on-one offerings for you. And right now, freed, 5 weeks with me. It's your formula to get freed. The price goes up tonight. It won't be at this investment point ever again. It's my most special one-on-one offer to date, because I've had the request, can you make it beyond just for artists? Can you make it beyond just for artists? And I believe we're all artists, but this is for you. If you're ready to break free from those past familial ancestral limitations, heal past trauma, forgive, release past heartbreak, alchemize your density back into your divinity, if you're ready to upgrade the way you see and perceive yourself, elevate your identity, manifest more money, co-create whatever it is you want. You want to start a business, you want to book a role, you want to get a new manager, you want to get whatever it is, freed is your ticket to do just that, because we're upgrading, up-leveling, elevating that whole inner blueprint to what aligns with your highest vision, not your past, small, scared survival self, but through love, compassion, neuroscience, evidence-based, somatic, psychosomatic, nervous system healing. This is quantum healing. You're able to effortlessly rewire this new destiny into your mind, body, nervous system on autopilot. So it just gets embedded in your subconscious mind. And it's through Dream Awake EFT tapping. We have Reiki distance, Reiki healing sessions, breathwork, so many bonuses I can't even count. You have me in your back pocket for 5 weeks. You get to keep the recordings for life, which on its own is worth more than this altogether. Like life-changing tapping sessions curated to you, your unique visions and dreams to keep forever. My goddess, my goodness. It's so exciting. It's so amazing. It's your time to get freed for good so you can live the life and career and abundance and success and fame you know you're here to have by birthright. So check it out in the description box below if this resonates, and I'd love to see you inside Freed. I can't wait to support you in there and add you in the new lineage, the new artistic consciousness, the new paradigm of artists moving in tandem with their inner truth, their soul power, their heart magnetism versus the conditioning, programming, and patterning that they've inherited, that you're uniquely here to break through. I always say, look, we're all going through struggles. We're all going through challenges. We're always expanding. The universe is always expanding. But your unique assignments, I have chills saying this, your unique challenges, your unique initiations are cosmic assignments specifically created for your soul to grow. So you can either keep hiding or you can say, no more. No more. I'm choosing differently. Every moment of every day, you have the capacity to choose the timeline you want to be on in the quantum field. But we have to anchor it in. We have to familiarize it. We have to teach our mind, body, and nervous system that it's safe to do that, or we will self-sabotage it, or we will fall back, or we will literally collapse. If we can't hold that voltage of energy, we will somehow sabotage it. That's what happens to lottery winners. They get all this money and their vessel literally can't hold it. So they feel guilt, they feel shame, they feel like, I don't know what to do with this, so I need to go spend it, or give it away, or whatever it is, right? But we're intercepting those patterns. We're saying, no, you can. make more money than your parents. You can be the first millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire in your family. You can outshine your siblings. You can do, and not in a way that's I'm better than you. It's like, no, I'm in my full breadth of my potential and magnetism and joy and artistry and ecstasy. And this is where you can come too. Let's elevate each other together. You can be more successful than your friends. You can show the world what living in alignment and joy and heart magnetism and creative potential is. And all that's holding you back right now from everything you want is just a distorted sense of self. It's rewiring that self-concept. It's rewiring the new potentiality in the field. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, every day you're only ever breaking the habit of the old self and creating the new self. We're always overcoming that old self. And yes, it has to be done through repetition. That's how the subconscious mind learns, is through repetition. But tapping has the capacity to radically and sustainably shift the result. I'm talking in a mere weeks and months versus years, decades, and lifetimes. That is the recipe and the medicine of a quantum leap. And it's sustainable, and it's multidimensional, and it's supportive and loving and magnificent. And if you haven't, okay, there's 2 taps I want to share with you now. Number 1, we had the most amazing YouTube live. I'm literally still blown away from this experience. Tapping into $1,000. I'll link it below. If you haven't done it yet, join us. I cannot wait to hear what you manifest. And if you already done it, do it again. I always recommend do it every day for the next 21 days, 30 days. See what magic you co-create, baby, by ease, by flow, by allowance, by rest versus the performance, the punishment, the pressure, the hustle, the force, the grind. That has no place in the new artistic paradigm. And I also dropped a tap on rewiring your relationship and belief system around success to what you want, to how you want to feel, not just achieving, but how you want to feel as you get there. And I just, like, these are free on the channel for you to use and practice and integrate into your routine, because I never want finances to be a barrier. But at the same time, when we invest in ourselves, you're already declaring to the cosmos, I'm freaking worth this. Let's freaking go. Let's get the quantum leap, and this money is coming back to me tenfold, baby. That's what happens when you invest in yourself. It can't help but come back to you. That's what my mentor of Kabbalah says. Like, I just dropped an expansive amount for myself to go see my teacher live. A seminar, my first ever in-person seminar, and I had all the feelings. It felt deeply intuitively right and yummy and juicy and aligned, and it also had that little edge of like, oh, can I do this? Is this it's all there, and that is like the embodied self love of growth and elevation. That's how I found, for me, I've been able to accelerate my results in a shorter amount of time with these modalities, working with my teachers, whether it's getting certified or working with a specific mentor. It's only just accelerated my results and condensed them in a crazy amount of time. Like, again, months versus years and decades. It's amazing. But basically, when we invest in something, we add value to it. So I don't want you to go about these taps on YouTube not being aware of the value. They're easily worth $297, each of these taps. I pour my heart and soul into them. And when you know that going to it, you're going to initiate a different result. The value, the presence, the gratitude you bring to this work, you get that back coming to you. So, what's something we can do today to initiate in our nervous system that it's safe to make more money than our parents, that it's safe to outshine our siblings, that it's safe to be more successful than our community, because you're here to lead a new way and I'm here to lead a new way. So let's tap on our chest right now. Take a deep belly breath in. I'm already hiccuping. That's good, baby. Repeating after me. It's possible, it's safe for me to make more money than my parents. It's possible I'm destined to make more money than my parents. Look at this, wanting to drown us out. Oh, we stand. We are creative rebels. We move through it all. We move through the muck and transmute it into magic. It's possible. It's safe for me to be wildly successful. And I deserve to be accepted in the full breadth of my light and magnetism and magic. I release the need to shrink myself to be accepted. It's now my time to rise like the phoenix, stand in my power, embody my worth, and receive all the blessings the universe has in store for me, right here, right now, today. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Yes! How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments below. Drop in what you're now committed to feeling, experiencing, expressing as you tap into your highest path of potential. And give this video a thumbs up if it resonates. Subscribe if you're new here. That's an acting warm-up, actually. You hit your chest like this and make kind of humming sounds. So I do that sometimes, but that just needed to happen now. And yes, subscribe if you're new here, and share this video with a friend who needs it. My goodness. At Actor to Artist, we love the partner. We're here to rise and thrive together. Let me know how you feel also before and after those little tapping affirmations we did. Literally, in a minute, you can get back into a parasympathetic state. Tell your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, that everything's safe. You'll move out of fight or flight. Your prefrontal cortex will switch back on. All your stress hormones will move back into homeostasis, and you'll be able to think clearly, feel safe in your body, feel present in your life, and connect to all that is the potentiality and the infinite, generous present moment that is right here, right now. And I'm so honored to create this for you. I'll see you in the next video, Creative Rebel. Not create this for you, create this with you. Create this with you, because we're in it together. Literally, we're in it together, and we need to expand our capacity of what's possible for the other. That's how we grow. So much love. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.